Oh wow, I actually saw that. It actually, the camera itself saw it. That's funny. The camera's like, ah, you cannot hide from me. You can't hide from the truth.
A 4! That's gonna
Alright.
help. I'm practicing my roll abilities.
Trying to perfect
A
that.
15!
I feel like you're trying to perfect that nat 20 roll.
That natural 20 is what I just got.
There you go. I'm working to perfect the natural
Ooh,
20
18.
roll. That's the age of the girl I dated. Yeah, what?
Can we keep that under the low?
What? She's
18
of
again!
age. Yeah, that's the other one, you see? It knows the truth. I can't escape. Alright.
And 18 again!
Alright, let's see how you did.
How I do with what? Did you start
There
it?
you go. Yep, I'm checking to make sure that everything is on the down and up and up and down.
I mean, yeah, I guess that works. Let's go. You introduce the fine people to what we are doing.
Well, hold on now. You listen here, son. You just hold on right there a minute.
Hey, save it for the game, my guy.
Why don't you make sure that we've already had it sent out? Because I'd hate for these
I am sending it out as
poor
we speak.
kids and these fine fellas to be missing out on all of this, this here loveliness. That would just be an absolute
Already sending it out.
crying shame.
Sending it out.
Already sending it out.
It's already in every single group that we're in.
Already in every single group we're in. Good. All right. La di da di dee, la di da di da, la di da di day, lo di do di do. Okay. Oh wow, that was. Hi. What's cracking, Romeo? All right. So, first things first, before we even say anything, I will let you guys know that if you are in the chat, do forgive us if we do not get to you. We will be very focused and will not actually be able to conversate with the chat for once in a very, very long time. Today, we are dead set on what we're doing. So, without further ado,
Immerse you guys in imagination
land. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking, guys? I am Samjcruz, and of course, as you may well know, that guy is that's a Jdog over there.
Is that a Jdog? Is that a freaking wild Jdog with a dice in his hand?
That guy over there.
And 2 dice in his hand.
Oh.
Sam, I've royally messed up.
Yeah. That guy over there. It's Jdog.
Hi, guys. I was trying to wave, but it didn't work out that way. Hi.
Yeah. There we go. Hold
up, I need to retrieve my dice.
Oh, that's why. Oh, there's why I won't. I was like, why can't I touch things? Because it wants me to. Did you lose your dice again? My gosh.
No.
Oh, and you left a red dice over here. Anyway, we are High Tier Gaming. Jay, what are we playing today?
Today we are continuing the story of young Arthur in the world of D&D in this room that me and Sam have created for us to play D&D. So we are playing D&D in Rec Room.
Yes.
And we hope you guys enjoy. Now, Sam has already said it, but I'm going to quickly recap on that. We won't be talking to you guys in chat because we want to fully emerge into the game, and looking away outside of that is going to distract us and sort of break the immersion. We want to fully emerge into the game and have you emerge into it as well. So just come and imagine with us.
It's emerge. Jay. It's immersion. Immersion. Immerge. Not emerge.
Whatever. I'm English. I speak the old English.
Listen.
I speak the old English.
When you're swimming, you dive under and you come out of the water, that's called emerge. When you dive into the water, it's called immersion.
Again, I use Old English. Kill me, sue me, whatever.
Well, if I kill you, then who's gonna be the main character in this for
Arthur.
this small amount of time? Yeah, but who's
Arthur.
gonna?
You don't need Jdog.
Who's gonna play the role? The role must be filled. It must be filled.
That's kind of up to you as a dungeon master. But I think we've wasted enough time. We need to see how Arthur's going.
All right. Well, then in that case, without further ado, I guess we should... should we get started? Is that what you're saying?
Indeed, dungeon master.
Please, call me GM.
GM or DM?
No, GM. Technically, we are game masters in this case. Anyway.
Okay, GM. Well, let's get
great.
started.
So, on our last episode, we ran into Arthur, who basically found out that he has a unique gift. He can wield his blood in a unique way for combat, for battle. And he's also gained the ability to use some shadows, but in a very specific and deadly way. He ended up injuring his father, an injury that has not healed. And in order to help his father and feed his family, he has gone in town for a tournament. His hope is to gain enough money to return with medicine and food. At this tournament, young Arthur successfully beat down his enemy, but he did it basically to a bloody pulp with power that may have killed the enemy. So, bye, guy. Bye, Bill. Bye. The guy's name is Bill. Bye, Bill. Bye. Okay.
Less than 2 seconds.
So, anyway, after being kind of horrified, the audience themselves, Arthur has decided to challenge the champion. A champion that rescued him in the woods, to his surprise.
No, that otherwise it wouldn't challenge.
And gave him a place to crash, which is great. And apparently also wields blood magic. So, Arthur is not as alone as he once thought, nor is he as special. Dun 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 dun.
That was a good recap.
Oh, right. Simply put. So, Arthur, let's talk about a few things. Here's the thing. In our last episode, you lost a mighty bit of health. You, according to our calculations, have basically lost all of your health. And here's the thing. After some further calculations, you're about to pass out.
Great!
Yeah, you've burned everything you have, and you are currently on the fast train to Faint Town. So,
oh crap!
Here's the thing: it is your turn, and you do have blade in hand. Across from you is Pendragon, who is currently just hanging there, watching you wield this. This blood. Now, I do want you to do something for me. He is actually going to attempt to see just how well you're doing. So, he's going to roll a profile expertise. And your job, and if you do not want him to know just how well you're doing, you're going to need to roll me a deception. Okay?
Right, which one's the deception then?
Alright, so your deception looks like, let me make sure I got this right, but your deception is... It's a -2! Yay! You've got a -2 to your deception. And Pendragon has...
for higher deception?
Pendragon has a 5 to his profiling expertise. So, I'm we're already starting at a pretty bad point, but here's your chance to make it up. So here's what you're going to have to roll up to. Don't even worry about it yet. Let's find out what you got to roll to beat. 5 plus... Okay, so you need to beat a 21.
Nope.
I hate to say it.
So technically not happening.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you roll a natural 20, technically you do gain... it basically goes up by 1. So, go ahead and give me
Natural 20, go! Crap.
Good news, it's a 16! Bad news...
-2.
So, that's gonna put... Was it just -2 or was it -3? I think
no,
it was... Was it -2? Okay. Nope, it's -2. It's -2. It's fine.
Oh, cool.
Deception is under CQC. So,
is it?
Yes, it is.
Ah, there it is.
So, you have a grand total of 14 versus his 21. So he can basically...
Awesome. Totally gonna win.
He can read a couple things off of you.
Okay.
You are bleeding profusely, and your legs are starting to kind of shake a little bit. It is clear that the blood loss is getting to you. And, you know, the crowd has not noticed it. In fact, they are constantly just, yeah, all right, get him! Half of them are cheering for you, and half are cheering for Pendragon as blood flies across the arena. And, you know, they're like, ah, get him, yeah! And they saw the stone wing and, you know, ground smash apart. They're excited. They don't see that you are on your last leg. However, Pendragon looks at you and says, boy, you're looking a little tired. You sure you don't want to give this a rest?
I have a question for the game master.
You may ask your questions. Ask your questions! Yes.
So if I turn off my ability right now and retract my sword, am I still going to pass out either way?
Okay, so here's the thing. You could attempt to turn off your ability. I will actually give you the option. Normally, it would happen in the beginning of your turn, but I'm going to give you the option to turn it off. But if you do that, that means you're going to be taking a penalty to all of your defense checks. They're basically going to be halved for a certain number of turns. And that's going to be equal to the amount of negative that you took in. So, if you want to attempt it, we can go for it, and I'll give you that option.
But I'm technically still very likely to pass out, regardless.
Well, with so little health, you're probably going to either get knocked out or pass out. I mean, it just depends on how you want to go down. You go down swinging, or go down getting slapped around. It's less
right,
of
I'm going down swinging then.
Yeah,
I'm going down swinging.
Okay, I was gonna say it's less of a if and more of a win. You know,
okay, so
when you're going
in my hand, basically.
You still have sword in your hand. If you'd like, I will give you one opportunity to make an attack, if you'd like, or you can try to survive another round, which I make no promises on. All right. So, what's your plan, Arthur? What will you do? What's your plan? What are you gonna do, Arthur?
Arthur looks up at Pendragon and says, I go down swinging, and I go to make an attack towards him.
All right. Give me your attack roll. All right. Now, wait. Oh. Okay. So,
it's
good news. But good news, you get to add your stamina to that. And he still has to make a defense against that. So, he's going to need to make a parry.
So that's a 7.
Okay. Bad news, his parry is a 5. So.
Oh damn! So he only needs a 2. Can you do me a favor and roll a 1?
Here it is, buddy. You got this. Actually, if he gets a 2, he actually gets hit. But here we go. Beat up.
2 or 1.
That didn't. Okay, I have good news and I have bad news. What do you want to hear first?
No, you didn't roll that properly. I demand a better roll.
Okay, here we go. Wait, yeah. Yeah, you should have taken the 14. Because that's a 17. Here's the thing.
This is so unfair.
The thing is, when you end up at a certain point in time...
Well, that's not even better.
When you end up... there's something called degrees of success. And degrees of success work like this. For every 5 points over your target, you gain a second degree of success. For every 5 points under your target, you gain a degree of failure.
Right, so I went from being screwed to hella screwed.
Yeah, you've got well over at least 4, maybe 5 degrees of failure. Here's the thing. You're going to take additional damage, and I'm going to need you to give me a defense check. So, go ahead and give me a parry. Let's see how bad this goes down.
Okay.
All right. So, yours comes out to... Oh, my God. A 4.
It hit the chair. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
I get a reroll.
4 plus... What is your... What's your parry?
My parry is a 2.
Okay. Hey, look. You got a 6. So, all he has to do...
Hey, that's not too bad.
All he has to do is not... gain a... Okay, so he's got a 3 bonus. So... God... I'm gonna just throw it. From now on, you're just getting thrown. Come here. Come on back up. Come on back up.
It won't go back up if it's on the chair.
Of course you won't. Alright, come here. Come here. And yeet!
4!
4! 4! And what was your number in total?
I'm very happy with that.
What was your number in total?
A 6.
Dang. Because he has a +3, which gives him a total of 7.
Oh, dang!
So... Arthur...
Oh.
Legs shaking, your body screaming at you, begging you to slow down, stop! You ignore it completely and charge headfirst at him. You're swinging wildly, and when you finally do bring down your weapon, you see Pendragon's hand come up and catch yours. Your hand is covered in blood, and there is no blade in it anymore. It was so much effort just to get from where you were standing to where Pendragon is standing that you have actually lost your blade in the process. And he's simply just holding your empty, bloody hand. So, he looks down at you and he's like, "Sorry, boy. This is for the crowd." You feel an explosion as he launches his other fist into your stomach. And your entire body kind of lifts up as he gives you a full-on uppercut before dropping you face first into the dirt and your own blood. So, you hear the crowd for only a moment before your ears just stop listening. It's quiet. And then it's loud again. There's cheering coming from the crowd. "Oh, yeah! Get him! Get him! Yeah! You can do it! Come on!" As you open your eyes, you see there is a young elven boy going toe-to-toe with another man. He's not using a weapon. Instead, he's literally just fighting him fisticuff style. And it has become less of a fight and more of just a joke. The man is swinging and he's kicking and he's trying to tackle him, but this young elven boy is just not having any of it. You know, the man swings one hand, and the elven boy parries it away. The man goes for a kick. The boy blocks it. This man just is getting nowhere. And the crowd's just shouting, hit him! Hit him! Stop playing around and hit him! So, the man decides to give him a full-on run, and he runs head-on to him. The boy jumps up and catches his legs around the man's neck. And with a single elbow, this man just collides into the dirt. The boy's already rolled off him before he actually went face first. But the man is unconscious, and the crowd cheers. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Get him! Yeah! The crowd just so excited. Cyrus! 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 The referee comes in. Ah, Cyrus, another brilliant match. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyrus, are you ready to face the champion? The crowd erupts into cheers. And Cyrus looks at the referee. And then he looks at where the champion is standing. He spits on the ground and says, I wouldn't waste my time with such a loser. Fucking hate magic. And Cyrus walks out of the arena. The crowd erupts into cheers. Because that means they still don't know who won. And they're excited to see it happen anyway. They're like, come on! The next contender has spoken. The champion retains his title. Everyone's just, there's mixed signals here. There's some people cheering and other people booing and other people calling out Cyrus and other people calling out Pendragon, and there's just so much noise in there. And slowly the noise begins to fade as you see Cyrus look at you with just pure disgust.
What?
You wake up in an office room of some sort. And you don't know how long you've been out. But what you do know is that to your left is a man scribbling on paper. And to your right is what looks like what's left of Bill. The man you basically unalived.
Oh no.
Arthur, what would you like to do?
Yes. Where am I?
You do not know for certain, but you are on what looks like a bed of some sort. And so is the other man. You're a little bit uncertain. If you'd like, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh, okay. Which one's that?
So first...
Steph?
Yeah, you got it?
Is it D10?
It's a D20. Most of your checks are going to be a D20.
Okay, hold up.
That's not a D20? Yeah, right.
That's a D20.
Yeah. D20. So,
16!
Where were those rolls earlier?
I know! God damn it.
So, your perception is, if I'm correct, it is 0. Yes. So, it's going to be a grand total of 16. So, even from the place you were sitting, you can see what looks like medicine kind of lining the walls. You notice some herbs. There's a cabinet with what looks like it might be a hearing device for checking someone's ear. And you now notice that the guy writing on the desk to your right actually has a stethoscope. Basically one of those things you use to listen to your heart.
I don't know what a stethoscope is.
Well, not everyone does.
That's a fair point. Never mind, I forgot.
The big thing is he actually has himself somewhat of a white-ish coat. It's not straight up white, it's more grayish. So, what would you like to do, Arthur?
Who are you and where am I?
The man looks up from his papers. Hold on. Arthur. Am I right? I think they said your name was Arthur.
Yes, that's me. But who are you?
Most folks around here just call me Doc. Short, sweet, simple. I don't mind it. Names aren't necessary.
This is a hospital, then?
Well, as best as a little town like this can have. Sadly, we don't have anything better, which, doesn't really mean much to you, because you don't look bad, but it means a lot to this other guy over here. And he points to Bill. I can't do anything for him. I hate to say it, but I think he's gonna die.
That's a shame.
It really is.
I think I'd best be going.
Are you sure, young man? You seem pretty, well, you were pretty bloodied, and I don't know who cut you up, but someone said you might have been in the fighting tournament. I didn't know they let children in there.
I don't consider myself a child, and I can look after myself. You've done your tests, am I good to go, or...?
Young man, where are your parents?
My parents are in a little cabin just south of here.
Oh. Okay. Are you going home? Do you need someone to take you to your parents?
No, you have done enough. Thank you. I just best be on my way.
All right, young man. I guess I can't hold you. Just, son, let those wounds heal up a bit. Okay, I was able to bandage them up properly, but I can't promise that's gonna save you forever. You gotta be careful. I don't know who hit you that hard, but those are adult fighting tournaments. The man kind of just shakes his head and returns to his paperwork. He puts up a hand. You're free to go.
I make my way out of the hospital then.
As you open the door, you see a wagon. It's sitting out there with two horses. And on one of these seats, there is a young boy. From what you can remember, it's a young elven boy. If you're correct, the boy's name was Cyrus.
Cyrus.
So, here's the thing. Next to you, as you open that door, is a younger man. He's human, and he looks to you. Well, howdy. How you doing?
Who are you and what do you want?
Well, right to business. I can see why they let you in the tournament. Hi. My name is a bishop, and I am a poet. I'll get right down to it. I am actually on an expedition. I'm getting ready to head out, and I'm seeking adventure. Small problem. I'm a poet, and
Not a fighter. You need
I'm
protection.
You catch on quick, young man. I've already procured myself a warrior. However, I would like someone whose expertise is somewhere along the lines of the mystical department. And I saw your fight. You, you got skills, young man. Say, what do you want out of life? Hmm?
To become stronger.
Oh, stronger. Well, I can't promise you strength myself, but I can promise you an opportunity. An opportunity of the lifetime, you know? I can give you a chance to actually strengthen your own skills. You know? Why don't you join me? Well, that puts you a cut above the last guy. uh, Young man, I would like to hire you onto my expedition. I can promise you 5 gold a week.
I'll take it. Plus, I'll come with you if you do one thing for me right now.
One. Well, okay. Name your price.
The gold is good, and what I need from you right now is medicine for my sick father. He has a wound that isn't healing because it's infected. And he needs medicine or he'll die. If you get me the medicine, I'll come with you gladly.
Oh, what? If that's all he needs, where is he? What? Tell me where.
Just south of here. There's a cabin in the woods.
Well, we're right here at the doctor's office. Why don't we just send the doctor?
I can't afford a doctor. But if you could somehow convince the doctor, then I will gladly go with you.
A man gets up and kind of does a little cheerio. All right, I can I can make that work. So the man puts on his hat and walks past you back into the room you were in. Come here. I'm guessing you're following him?
Yep, I suppose so.
Alright, so as you re-enter this room, the doctor looks up from his work. Bishop, am I right? You're the one that... No, who brought you in? It was Pendragon, I think. Bishop, what are you doing here, man? Well, Arthur, you wanna tell
him? My father is very sick and needs a doctor immediately. He's just south from this village in the forest. And he needs a doctor, otherwise he's going to die.
The doctor gestures toward Bill, the man laying in a lot of sweat and a fair chunk of blood. The sheets have been changed a couple times, but he is still somewhat bleeding. He's been bandaged up.
My father isn't actually that bad. He just needs some medicine for his leg that's not healing because it's infected.
Oh, okay. I can't just hand medicine without at least making sure. Okay. Bishop kind of lifts his hand. Well, if I might make a suggestion. Uh, here's the thing. What about the shaman? The doctor kind of looks up at Bishop. The centaur. I believe it's centaur, but yes. Bishop looks to you, Arthur, and says, there is a tribe of centaurs. They have a shaman. Apparently, he has a unique gift. Very rare, in fact. He has some serious healing magic. Now, if there's one thing that a broken man like Mr. Bill over here might require, it's a little bit of magic. Now, if I'm right, we could just mosey on down and have a chat with this shaman. Maybe we could talk him into coming over and helping out Bill.
Okay. So, we get the shaman for Bill, and you fix my father. Sound like a deal?
I can't do much for Bill now. If you promise to go immediately to the shaman, I will personally take some medicine in my kit, and I will go up to see your father.
Consider it done.
Please hurry. The doctor grabs his medical bag and steps out. As you guys exit behind him, a man with a badge comes up. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Is this him? There's another person with him. I believe so, sir. I think so. You're the boy from the tournament, right?
Have any proof of that?
Does the entire town count as proof to you?
Maybe. What is going to happen? What do you want?
Let's see. Attempted murder might be a pretty big charge to leave upon a child, but I don't have much of a choice. There's a man...
Attempted murder on me. The guy in there doesn't get healing. You don't let me leave, he dies. Technically, if I bring back someone to heal him, I've done nothing wrong.
Well, now the boy is he's correct now. Technically, if all goes well, and the shaman comes to assist him, shouldn't he be fine? Bishop kind of smiles and winks at you. Now, Bishop is trying to persuade this man. I'm not sure how high your persuasion is, but you can attempt to assist him. So how it's going to work is you need to roll at or above a 10 in your persuasion check. So give me a persuasion check. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add, or in your case, I think it's subtract your persuasion.
Wow! Oh
no! Oh God, no! Oh, I know. And you have some negatives to that. Oh God. Okay. So let's.
It's a negative on my persuasion.
Yeah. So
it's a -2, so that's a -1.
There's no such thing as a negative roll, but okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt to. All right. Let's see how he does. What was that?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking.
Oh God. Okay.
Papers.
Okay. All right. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna do it again. Wah-ya!
Yeet!
16.
16.
Okay. This is good.
My rolls like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on!
You shouldn't have wasted that. Okay. So.
Why? Am I gonna roll again? God damn it.
Every time you roll is another roll. You never know what you're gonna roll, man. Oh, guys.
Shut up. Keep going.
Don't forget. Make sure you keep your hydration. Sponsored by water.
I don't have any hydration with me. Being bad today.
Oh my god. So. You better rush these.
Still hearing.
So.
Tell the story.
Currently, the sheriff, as far as we can tell, the sheriff kind of looks to his partner, looks back to Bishop, and just kind of stands there thinking, I can't in good conscience send this boy to... I can't in good conscience send this boy out to a centaur tribe. First of all, I don't even know if he's going to run. Second of all, Sheriff. Bishop kind of tries to give him other ideas. Bishop kind of puts up a hand. Now, Sheriff, what if you just didn't find the boy here? You didn't see him here. And when you do see him, you see him come back with the shaman. A man who was already prepared to heal Bill. Now, if Bill's healed, Bill has nothing to be concerned about, and you have nothing to be concerned about, which means all of this never happened. The sheriff just kind of stares. Deputy, why don't we go get ourselves a nice lunch? I'm feeling kind of hungry. Oh, yes, Deputy. Yes, Sheriff. I think we could do that. But what about that lunch? You paying for it, or am I? Well, if you're paying, Sheriff, I am happy to let you do so. I will find us a table. You do that. The sheriff looks at Bishop and kind of taps his hat. Good day to you, Bishop. Good day, Sheriff. Then the sheriff looks at you. His eyes kind of lock. Do me a favor. He's going to attempt to profile you. Give me... Right. You can attempt to avoid his profiling by giving me a deception roll. Now, first, let me go ahead and give that profiling. Or we can do it at the same time.
I got a 13!
He got a 1! Yeah! So, you are a big box of mystery.
Good.
And upon looking at that, he just kind of and meanders off. Bishop is sweating bullets. He wipes off his brow. Oh, all right, we're okay. Oh gosh, Delior, save us. All right.
I suggest we get on our way before he changes his mind.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's head on out of here. Now, off roughly to the east, should be the village, if I should say, the camp of centaurs.
Roughly, I thought you said you knew where it was.
Well, you don't know where it is, do you?
No, but I'm not the one leading us.
Right, I'm just giving you a general... Don't worry about it. I know where it is. I was trying to make sure you don't just walk off with some stranger and... don't worry about it. So, Bishop climbs into the cart, and as you look over, Cyrus looks at you, and he kind of scooches into the middle of the seat. The back is open.
I sit in the back.
And as you climb into the back, you realize it's mighty comfy and, going completely reasonable up there.
I prefer to lie down anyway.
So, Bishop, gets the horses clap, 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 started up moving. He reaches into a bag back there near you and kind of rolls an apple to you. Eat up. We're not gonna be going for long, but you should probably make sure you keep something in your stomach. Yeah, you got me?
Thank you. I take the apple and eat it.
As you start heading out, you do see Pendragon walk out of a shop. He's actually a little bit in front of your cart, and as your cart passes, or begins to pass, would you like to say something to him?
Pendragon.
Boy.
I still haven't forgotten the promise that I made to you in the cabin. I will keep that promise regardless of what happened in the fight.
Why else do you think you're still alive? I'm kidding.
Fair point regardless.
Boy.
Yes.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
I need you to be more gentle on your use. What you're wielding is a double-edged sword. And as the cart slowly starts getting further away, he says, use your head. So, the cart travels for a while. And finally, you come up to a bit of a fork in the road. And Bishop slows the cart. Oh, whoa. All right. Oh, man. This hate how this dust gets in your mouth. Blah. All right, boys. Cart's going to have to stop from here. We're going to need to head a little bit further into the forest itself. Centaurs aren't really known for sitting on land like this. We're on a main road. So we will leave the cart here. And by that, I mean I will wait here. Can I trust you boys to not kill each other and go collect the shaman?
You can trust me.
Oh, well, that's good. Cyrus gives you a look. And then he looks back to Bishop. You want me to bring the shaman one way or another? Well, I can't make anyone do anything. I was hoping the two of you could charm your way into the shaman's heart. If not, you can offer him 10 gold. Easy. Fair enough?
Sounds fair to me. Let's go.
Cyrus hops out of the wagon and heads off in one direction. So, Arthur, are you following Cyrus?
Yeah, I follow him.
Alright, so as the two of you are walking, you start off pretty quiet. Would you like to say something? Or are you just making this a quiet walk?
No, I'll make it a quiet walk.
Your travel is uneventful, mostly. And for it, let's see here. You do not have investigation, but you can give me a perception check, and I'm gonna let you do it with advantage. So why don't you roll me 2 d20s and take the highest roll? It's an 11. Okay. 15.
15.
All right. So, here's the thing. As you're walking, you recognize that you see some blood a little bit over in a bush. Would you like to continue following Cyrus, or would you like to stop? Would you like to take a peek at it? Would you like to say something?
I say something to Cyrus. I see some blood over there in the bushes. Maybe we should be a bit more cautious.
I noticed it. That's not just some blood. You got any ideas other than just walking straight into their camp? It's not like we have much of a choice. Blood's blood. Blood Mage. Cyrus continues.
Follow your lead.
So, as you get further up into the path, that it's not so much a path, but it's a well-trodden area where there are a lot of hoof prints from horses going back and forth in this area. This specific spot, you've now found yourself on basically a horse-trodden road. And it leads up to a camp. There is no smoke coming out of the camp. And there are some tents that you can see, but they all look like they've collapsed. As you make your way, yeah, as you make your way further, are you going to just keep going straight forward? Cyrus is just walking straight forward. Would you like to do something else, or would you like to just follow with him? What's your plan?
I'd follow with him.
Are you walking next to him? Are you in front? Or are you behind?
Just behind. Just behind.
Behind him. So, as you guys enter this camp, you begin to see some things. First of all, in one of the tents that's collapsed, you see two hooves just underneath the collapsed tent. It's actually inside the tent, and they're clearly the legs of a horse and the tail of one as well. As you continue on, you see a table, and it's covered in food, or at least it looks like it used to be before it was knocked over and the food knocked onto the floor. As you move further into the camp, you begin to see the bodies of centaurs. They quite literally litter this area.
I think we should turn back. I don't think we're going to find any help here.
Really? You wimping out because you see dead bodies? You literally are the reason we're up here. Because of someone who's about to be a dead body. You're just going to walk out? What happens to Bill?
Do you want to risk your life when there's no point in it?
Why don't you ask Bill?
I did say that I could handle myself in that ring, and that's exactly what I did.
You know, Cyrus stops. People like you make me sick. You come in thinking you're bigger and badder than everyone else out there, and the first thing you do is start killing. Start destroying lives. Don't you think we have enough of that? He shoves you. Give me a strength check.
Yeet!
So, you got an 11 plus your strength, which is...
-3.
It's a -3. So, here's the thing. Cyrus has a 3 to his strength. Plus... Oh, what do we get?
A 1.
So, He shoves at you, but you don't actually move. So it's kind of one of those things where he kind of shoves at you half-heartedly, and it's clear that he's not actually trying to harm you. Right. It's more of a, you're a jerk kind of thing.
Yeah.
People like you are the reason that we have so many deaths. You have no concern for human life. All you can think about is power. What a surprise.
I never meant to kill him, I only meant to paralyze him. It didn't work as I thought it would.
You meant to paralyze him? You meant to stop him from walking?
Not walking, just from moving for the time being. My original intention was to throw him out of the ring. Can't exactly get hurt if the opponent can't move.
What you're saying is that you can't control your power.
Not yet, but I plan to.
And yet, you brought uncontrollable power into a ring with regular people who were wrestling. They were just wrestling, and you tried to kill someone.
Again, my intention was not to kill him. It was only to harm him to the point of where he couldn't fight anymore.
So, let's see what we got here. Hold on. That's going to be
9.
A 9 plus 3, which brings us to 12. Go ahead. Give me another strength check.
18.
18. Minus that, what, 3?
Yeah, minus 3.
Okay, so it still gives you a 15. All right. What do you get, like 11, I think? So, I might have been a 13. The point is, it was not successful in, again, doing anything to you. Mm-hmm. Again, another half-hearted shove. But this one feels a little more aggressive. You are an idiot.
You really think with the powers that I possess, if I wanted him dead, he wouldn't already be?
You don't even know how to use your powers. You wouldn't know what your powers could do.
Considering I only discovered them about 2 days ago, yeah.
Congratulations. A little baby holds a weapon of mass destruction, and then the first thing you think to do isn't practice or figure out how to use it. It's just go crush somebody with it.
I was only doing it to get medicine for my father to make his leg better. And that was it.
Right. So to save your father, you were willing to kill another person. Just to save your own friends. The people you care about. You're just going to kill some random stranger. Brilliant.
No point in arguing with you. You'll never see my side of it. Well, how about we just get back to the cart and go?
Alright, so I need you to give me a perception check, okay? So it's going to be a D20.
Ooh, an 8.
So, here's the thing. In this argument, you're just not fully paying attention. However, you do hear a fair bit of clanging. It sounds like metal running around. And then you hear the hoofs. And finally you hear, "Intruders!"
What's a trap?
In charges a centaur. He's a brown-skinned centaur. He's got the body of a horse. But his upper part, his chest, it's hairy and it's brown. And he is quite literally covered from head to toe in metal armor. So while he has hooves, they're covered in an armor, and his actual horse part is covered in armor. His chest is covered in an armor, though it's not covering his arms. And he has a helmet over his head. Now, I need you to give me a profiling expertise. I believe you have that, don't you? Let's see. Yes, you do have profiling expertise, 1. So
16.
Plus your 1 is 17.
Love it.
Let's see. What do we come up with?
Oh, crap.
Oh, okay.
I did really well that roll, too.
You really did.
Damn it.
So, as you look at this centaur, you recognize that he's dangerous looking. Centaur dangerous. What would you like to do now that the centaur is charging at you?
What's oh, I've forgotten his name. What's Fingo doing at the minute?
He's currently just standing there. It's a here's the thing. This is happening in a very short span of time. So at the moment, Cyrus
Like he doesn't look like he's Cyrus doesn't look like he's about to start anything.
Actually, his hands, if you look down, you recognize that his hands are actually on his blades. And his hands have actually tightened around those blades. He has a short sword on each side of his arms, on each side of his leg. And he has already reached down to them. So his hands are tight on them. I
put my hand on one of his hands on the blade, shake my head in a no fashion, and look at the centaur and say, "We mean you no harm. We're only looking for the shaman of this village."
The centaur slows. Really? And how am I to trust some stranger that wanders into my camp? The last one that did that killed my people.
I can see that you've had falling outs with other people, but we offer you money, whatever you need. We just need a healer. Our doctor cannot heal this person, and he's going to die without the shaman.
The centaur slams down his battle axe. You need a healer. You need a shaman? And what of my people? He waves his arms out to all the dead bodies that you see around you. What do they need? What am I to do with money? There's no one to share it with.
Come with us, then. You're not exactly got anything here left by the looks of it, so you could maybe accompany us on our journey as our healer, if you are in fact the shaman.
Give me a persuasion check. So.
Yeet! Oh, crap. You didn't see that, right?
That is a natural 1.
God damn it, dice! Get over there until I decide you can.
Here's the thing. The centaur stares at you. And his eyes, you couldn't really see them at first, but now you can see them better. And they begin to draw into slits. He looks furious. What makes you so special? Get out of my camp!
Okay, well, we tried. We will leave your camp in peace. We have no desire to harm you, and you will never see us again.
Then go! The centaur turns and begins to walk away. Clop, 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 clop. Do me a favor. Give me a profiling expertise. I need you to make a 10.
Yeet! A 17!
Now that you look at him for a second time, you recognize that the armor he's wearing looks pretty big. Like, janky. It doesn't look well fit on him. The armor itself, the leg armor, the greaves, for his, his horse parts they're well made. The boots he's wearing, they're well made, but they clatter as he walks away. And it's clear that this isn't his armor. You also recognize that the way he's looking, he seems like he's attempting to hold himself up, but his hands are still kind of shaking on the battle axe. And as he lets it down to just a single hand, the axe itself just drags across the ground. I mean, it's still in the snow, but it kind of drags next to him. Okay, so, heading out?
Yeah, heading out.
As you turn to walk away to the cart, Cyrus sighs. Well, that went well. What's your plan now? You guys are still walking, so you have a chance to answer him.
We leave and don't come back. Or at least I don't.
That's a grand total of no help to you. Doesn't the sheriff want you?
I'll deal with that if I ever return to this village.
You do make your way back to the cart without any trouble. And now, standing in front of the cart, Bishop looks at you. He kind of looks past you, sees no one, and looks to your faces. You look more disappointed than he had hoped. And he sighs, "No go?"
No, but that doesn't change anything. You tried to help me, so I will still accompany you on the journey.
Well, if that's the case, I've already sent the doctor to your home. There's no reason to return to this town.
Very well.
We should probably just keep going, not look back. So I'm guessing you're climbing on the cart?
Yep, I'm climbing into the back.
Cyrus does not climb up. He looks up to Bishop and then looks to you and says, "What about the undead?"
What's he talking about?
What do you think killed the centaurs? How new are you at this? Oh, forget it. You didn't see it? A lot of tracks.
I saw heaps of blood and...
Yeah. You saw the blood, you saw the bodies, but you know where you were missing? A lot of other bodies. There were bodies missing. There were footprints in the snow that weren't hoof prints.
You want to go back in there and fight the undead?
How is it that that centaur was just walking around? He doesn't even look like he was prepared to fight. What do you think happened?
I don't know, but that's not our call to make. We've been hired. It's up to the boss.
Cyrus looks at Bishop. Bishop looks at you. We've been hired. Sure. That's one way to look at it, but truth is, you are a wanted little boy. Pardon my saying, but technically you're a wanted man now. We're trying to get you safe, and I'm a little curious. Tell me. Bishop looks to Cyrus. Did we see any other tracks? just the ones leading west. Leading west. Oh, God. Cyrus, get on the cart. Cyrus climbs on. You don't think... Yeah! The cart charges forward, and he kind of, as best as he can, U-turns it in this snow as he begins charging back towards town. It will only take you a few moments. Would you like to say something in between this time?
Let me guess, the army of the undead is heading towards the town that I'm now running from.
Sounds like you are a fast learner, boy. The cart lurches through the town entrance, and you can see the smoke. Though it took a moment, you can see the smoke of the town. And as you enter the town's general vicinity, you can start to smell it. You can start to smell blood. It's a very copper smell. There's not a whole lot of smoke, surprisingly enough. And more importantly, there's not a whole lot of sound.
Doesn't look good.
You come in with the cart, and it slows. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cyrus jumps out and draws both blades. You see... you see a crossbow get pulled out. Arthur, you know how to use one of these things?
Not particularly, but it can't be too hard.
Fair enough. Simple enough. Fire it. Take these little things. He hands you a set of crossbow bolts. Put them in here. Pull back. Pull the trigger. Just do me a favor and try not to waste up all your power. Dangerous. So, he grabs another hand crossbow. And he hops off the cart.
Right.
Where would you like to go?
I don't know. I turn and ask the boss what he wants me to do.
Arthur, are you kidding me? It's a town full of people. Check for survivors.
Are you sure you don't want me to protect you?
Who needs more protecting now, me or them? Go, go.
Very well. I venture off into the middle of the town to look for survivors.
Give me a perception check.
Why-yah! It's good!
You see a lot of things. But the thing you see the most of is bodies.
Yum.
Bodies. And more bodies. And as you find yourself a little closer to the doctor's office, you then hear the clopping. It sounds like feet.
Centaur.
It takes a moment, but eventually the clopping stops. And you don't see anything around you. And then, boom. 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 The ground around you is shaking. Boom. 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 And after a moment, a large creature comes from around a corner. Something about it looks off. There is almost an eerie dark mist emanating from its body, and it is tall and muscular. And the thing that concerns you the most is that it doesn't have eyes that you can see.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Is it a demon?
And yet, it looks at you. I need you to do me a favor, and you're going to try to beat... Oh, God.
There's no beating that. Natural 20.
Well, I was actually going to say you're going to have to... you're going to have to beat a 27?
Yep, I'm dead.
So, this thing stares at you, and it feels almost like it's staring into your soul. And you can't see anything happening, but from what you could imagine, you imagine its eyes giving you an up-down. If it had eyes, of course. The creature suddenly grins.
No.
And you hear boom, boom, as it begins to move toward you. Boom, 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 boom. There are moments that you have to act. Mere moments. What will you do? Boom.
I
boom,
fly up
boom,
into the
boom,
air.
Boom, 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 boom. So as you begin to soar up, I need you to do me a favor.
Yep.
And I need you to give me an athletics check. So before you roll,
D20, D20.
I'm gonna chuck this guy, and we're gonna let you know what you're trying to beat.
14.
So you're trying to beat. Actually, you're trying to beat a 22.
A natural 20.
Luckily for you, your natural 20 will do just fine. Now, normally you'll find that your bonuses will account to it, and a natural 20 does not mean an automatic success outside of combat, but this is semi-combat, so I will give you that extra +5, which is good news. That gives you just enough to evade this large hand as it swipes just underneath you. You are now in the air, but you're about 12 or so feet in the air. And up here, you can now see the whole town, basically. There are a fair number of houses. And as you look around, you notice there's a fair number of people. Sort of. They seem to have shadows kind of coming off of them, wafting off of them.
It's like a demon that I need to beat. Sounds like a demon.
This creature beneath you stares at you with annoyance, and you see it lean down on its knees. It begins to slowly bend its legs down and corkscrew its body. What will you do?
Can I see... crap, what's his name? Can I see Bishop anywhere?
Yes, you can see Bishop. He's cut around another corner.
Or is he with,
He is currently... What's his name? He is currently...
that guy that don't like me.
With Cyrus. Yes, Cyrus is next to him.
I fly down to both of them.
So, as you begin to move, I need you to do me a favor.
Yep.
And I need you to give me a parry check. So, before you roll...
Oh. I got a 14!
Plus your parry. Do you have any additional parry?
I have 2 parry.
You have 2 parry.
So that's 16.
All right. So,
yeah.
I'm going to make you beat one thing.
Don't you dare. Oh, crap.
What was that? What you see?
Oh.
What you see?
So, did you not see it? Because
I did see it, but I want you to tell the audience, man.
It's a 15. Oh my god.
And just so the audience is clear on what you got, what did you get?
I got a 15.
Now, did you include the fact that you have a negative to your fighting, which gives you a 0 on your bonus?
But I have a parry too.
Minus your fighting, which is what now?
Oh no.
-2?
Oh no.
So, here's the thing.
Oh no.
I need you.
Ask you to be gentle.
The words echo. I need you to give me a toughness check.
As this large hand literally swats you like a fly.
What?
Was that a 2? Looking like a 2.
And then I got a natural 20 right after.
So, let's see how bad this goes. All right.
This is gonna hurt, but at least it goes for my grip first.
There you go.
How much damage am I taking?
That's a 3.
That's a lot of damage.
We're about to find out.
Of the means.
That's a 1.
Yes.
This is good news so far.
Plus be gentle. Well.
And that was a 7. You were so close to the gentle. 3, a 1, and a 7. Good news. That's only going to be 11 points of damage you take as your body smashes through the glass of a nearby building. And you literally crash through yet another wood wall before tumbling down. Your wing looks fudged. You may find yourself having a little trouble flying. What would you like to do?
I run out to what's his face and Bishop.
So here's the thing. Where you got knocked is not so bad. Actually, you ended up kind of tumbling. You kind of tumbled toward where they were. So if you run out of the back of this location, you may actually end up being able to, you know, come back and go say hi to him. So if that's what you'd like to do, you can certainly do that.
Can I just go out to Bishop and what's his face, please?
Okay. So as you begin to pick yourself up, you do hear some sounds. They're not fun sounds. They're the not fun sounds. So, what you do hear is the clumping of legs, but they don't sound like they should be moving. It's kind of bony sounding.
Oh,
and
oh dear.
As you get to the stairs, which, from what you can guess, is your way out.
No,
yeah.
They're not blocking my way out.
They're kind of blocking your way out.
God damn it!
You see at least 4 or 5 down there, where you're planning
4 or 5 skeletons.
Go, at least.
Okay. Ooh, crap. Crap.
What would
How
you like
far
to
away
do?
am
Okay, so...
How far away from the skeletons am I?
Okay, they are down the stairs, and
okay, so
currently you don't know if they've heard you, but you could attempt to sneak around while you're upstairs. Now, the crashing through the building, they probably heard that, but again, whether or not they heard... Yeah, whether or not they heard you personally, or know that you're up there, they could have just heard crashing through a building. You don't know. What would you like to do?
So I can't fly anymore. There's about 5 skeletons. Oh no, but that's all. That one targets 1.
What shall you do?
But I could use this one. Okay.
5 seconds.
I go to use Wrath of the Hated on all of these foes.
Okay. So, Wrath of the Hated. It basically allows you to summon up and about a shadow kraken. Basically the tendrils of shadows. So you summon a shadowy tendril to squeeze the life out of your foes. As an action, you'll expend 3d4 grit and make an area attack. From a point that you choose within medium range, which for you should be about roughly 50 feet. So, on a failure,
within that.
You are. Yes, you are. So, on failure, those characters within a 25-foot cube will take 4d6 shadow damage. And fantastic news, they're all within range. So, why don't you make me a d20 area attack? All you're going to do is roll for your attack, and since this is Wrath of the Hated...
12!
I believe you will combine Wrath of the Hated with awareness to hit.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Awareness? That's a 0.
Okay, so 12.
But, yeah.
So, good news. Their defense is 0.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll me damage. Your damage is going to be 4d6. 46, not d4. 4d6. So in other words, you're going to roll 4 6-sided die. Did you?
That's this one.
Yeah, there you go. Go for it. 3. Uh-huh. Keep it going. Keep it going. It will come back. You know it's gonna come back, right?
No, it's locked underneath your shadow.
Oh gosh. Was that the d6?
I'm just.
There you go. 4.
No, it was the other one.
So 7.
No.
Oh, I was supposed to add that? Oh crap.
No,
you told me to. Okay. So we're at 3.
7.
Okay, isn't that a d8?
I picked up the other one before, and you said no, not that one.
No,
I was like,
what?
oh, okay.
I don't know what you're picking up. I trust you. Now we got
the square one. Then you were just like, no, not that one.
It's good. It's good. You got 4 so far. Go ahead and roll another one.
Okay.
1. All right, keep going. We got 5. We need 2 more.
You give me a good one.
1. Roll it, son. Give it a gentle roll. Give it a second. There we go.
Yeet!
Bloom. 5. There we go. So 4, 1, 1, 5 for a grand total of 12 points of damage. So you call forth shadows. Now, first of all, I'm going to need you to expend 3d4 grit. This is where you're going to be expending stuff. So roll those d4s.
Technical difficulties.
Come on, man. Get your life together.
No, that looks D6.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not right.
Not that.
That's not a triangle.
Right.
2. Okay. Good news. It's not as high as you think. Here it comes. 1, 3. Okay.
Do I want low on these? Or
you want low. You want low. You want low. Because this is what
Give me a low number. Yes.
1. So you will expend 4 points of grit to release these tendrils. So go ahead and pull that off your sheet. But
yep, just doing it now.
As these tendrils come up from the floor, seemingly out of nowhere, the skeletons look around and then look up at you. As these tendrils close in on them, you see a single hand reach up to you and then snap out of place. The crunching of bone is quickly silenced, and as you look back down, there is nothing. Not even your shadow, nor the creatures your shadow crushed. The room seems quiet, eerily so, but quiet nonetheless. What will you do?
I go out to meet what's his face and Bishop. I can't remember his name. What's his name? Can you tell me?
His name. You can't remember Cyrus's name.
Cyrus, that was it. I don't remember him because he hates me so much. Right? Just leave me alone.
There you go.
Okay, I run out to Cyrus and Bishop.
So, as you burst out of this door, I'm guessing you're doing it loudly, or are you doing it quietly? What's your plan? You going quiet? You going
no,
loud?
I go out quiet until I can locate them.
Give me a stealth check. So you're gonna roll a d20, and you're going to add your stealth modifier to it.
No, god damn it! I hit the table.
So what'd you roll?
I hit the table. Can I get a reroll?
So what'd you roll?
Yeah, I hit the side of this corner like I went like that and then what?
So we'll give you the 5. It's okay. I'm gonna give you the 5 because you're very excited about it. You burst out of this door. You're just like, all right, gotta be stealthy, and you hear as your foot hits a book that has fallen off of a shelf, and your body just tumbles out of this door. You fall flat on your face in front of legs.
Please tell me they're human.
As you look up,
elvish.
You recognize
lovely
Cyrus staring at you, confused. A blade near your face. Well, you're not something I need to kill yet.
Yeah, how about you get that out of my face? We've got enough to worry about. There is a big, nasty demon in this town controlling everybody, turning them into shadow demons.
Bishop kind of puts up his hand. I don't know if they're controlling them. I still see a lot of bodies around here.
Well, either way, there's a big, nasty demon in the middle of the town. We need to kill it or run.
You hear the booming getting closer. Apparently, your smashing has been heard. And as you look behind you, a good 10 feet or so, a building collapses as this shadowy Goliath pulls itself in front of it. And now stands roughly 10 or so feet away from you. It looks again to you with no eyes and a wicked grin. Roll me initiative.
Does anybody know what this is?
Roll me initiative, suckers! So, you're going to roll me a d20 and you're going to add your initiative, which is a grand total of
14!
A grand total of 0. So,
14!
I'm going to have you as the team's initiative. Okay? So,
okay.
I'm now going to roll the baddies. Da-da-da-da-da!
Damn it!
Is that a 15 like I thought?
No, it's a 13.
Oh, it's a 13.
Definitely a 13.
Definitely a 13. Definitely a 13. I feel like that was definitely a 15.
Maybe you should re-roll. Or maybe I should re-roll.
So, here's the thing. From where you came out, you actually are basically right next to Cyrus.
Lovely. I say to Cyrus, we need to work together in this. Can I ask, what is it? Is it a shadow creature or is it a demon? Can I ask that question of the Game Master?
As this thing begins to charge toward you, would you like to ask it to your team, or would you like to ask it to me? Because if you're asking it to me, I'm going to need a check from you. I will specifically need a you don't have that check. Okay. I'm
asking my team. I'm asking my team as long as there's enough time for me to act after they tell me.
Go for it. Go for it. What would you like to ask?
Okay. I need to know, is that a shadow creature or is it a demon? I need to know. Does it have blood?
Bad news, kid. I don't think it does.
Oh crap, we screwed. Okay, I go to...
The creature acts first.
Oh,
now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll 2d20s and see which one comes out the highest as we find out one new thing. 19.
Crap.
And 10. Good news.
Yes. Doesn't have blood.
You hear the clop, 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 clop. And out in front of you bursts a large horse clad in armor. Ah! Battle axe ready. You die here, fiend! The creature charges. And before he smashes down, you hear the centaur say to you, I'm Ormond, by the way. So, let's see how this works out. Alright. That's one.
Oh, damn!
Versus...
He got good! Oh, damn!
So...
Alright. Good!
I'm going to express how this works. So area damage works a little different from basic damage. Basic damage says...
He's slapping down some area damage? Oh, shit.
He's slapping down some area damage. And
crap.
thing is, that area damage... It's kind of big. Because it hits in a 10-foot area.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
need you to do me a favor and
yes, I do.
give me a dodge. Actually, give me a parry check. Give me a parry.
I was going to say, can I parry with a Bloodforge item?
You can summon a Bloodforge item if you'd like.
Yeah, I was thinking big area shield. Can I do that? It counts as a
okay, so here's the thing.
Big shield to like shield me and my compadres.
You only have the basic form of this shield, so you will not be able to summon a larger one due to how little you know of your blood powers. However,
can I just like
you can summon a very small shield. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a chance to do something a little crazy, okay?
Oh hell yeah, let's do it!
Do me a favor and roll me. I'm gonna want you to beat a 15 willpower check. What was that? 12?
It was a 12, but it came off the table. This table is getting in the way of my table rolls.
Aim up. Go ahead. I'll give you a second one.
There we go. 15! See?
Alright.
My rolls are good, it's just when I don't hit that table. It's that corner piece!
It
literally sticks out if you can see what I'm seeing. If you could see what
so it doesn't roll off the table. That's what you want.
No, because then it goes like this. Well, it didn't do it that time, but
Stop
then it goes
wasting
like,
your rolls!
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, As
Whatever,
this thing
I'll do it next time, I swear.
smashes down, there is an explosion of blood. And for a moment, you feel yourself getting woozy. I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
And you're going to roll me a toughness check. I want you to beat a 12.
Oh my god, it hit the table again. It was a 12.
Do you want to re-roll that and see if you can get better?
No, if it helps me, no!
That's what I thought. So,
does the 12 help me?
Here's the thing. As you feel your body begin to get woozy, you shake your head. You try to focus. You're not trying to burn yourself out. You're just trying to light a match.
Right.
So your body stabilizes a little bit, and you steady yourself.
Yep.
As this thing smashes down, the centaur puts up his weapon to block himself and is covered in blood. Right. And as he turns back around, the blood fades back around you, and it becomes a small shield. I'm impressed.
Is it big enough to can protect us all?
It seems none of you took any damage from that.
Yes.
In some crazy world, the creature's grin becomes a grimace. It is now your team's turn.
Right.
Who's moving first?
So, does this did he land a hit? Did the centaur land a hit?
The centaur is within your initiative. So that means it's a team initiative. The enemy has their initiative.
Did he land a hit? That's what I want to know.
The centaur didn't attack. The centaur didn't attack. Remember, he's in your group's initiative.
What was that area damage thing that he did then?
That wasn't the centaur.
Oh,
that was the Goliath.
Oh!
That what happened as it smashed its hands.
I thought the centaur came out of nowhere, did some area damage, and I was just like, yo, I gotta put... Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of concerning sense, but yes.
Crap. Well,
What will you do?
I'm going to... Well, crap. Crap. I have a free move, don't I? Yes, I have a free move. I have a free action.
Okay.
How many I don't have... How many blood tokens did I get from that?
So, from that one, give me a D4 roll.
Hold up.
D4.
Okay. D4. Woo-yee! We're gonna get some business. 3?
So you got 3 blood tokens from that one.
Lovely. I activate Bloodshot as a free action, so it doesn't cost me anything.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take your whole action, yes, but it costs you something. So
it cost me something, yes.
So here's the thing. Bloodshot will basically launch a hardened chunk of your blood. Up to twice per turn is a free action. You can gain 1d4 bleeding tokens and make a ranged attack, dealing 2d4 plus the number of bleeding tokens you have in damage. Right. So, go ahead and roll me 1d4.
That's not d4. Get out of my hand!
Probably should just grab... Well, it's a good thing you tossed that, actually. For once.
D4.
4.
Ooh, a 4.
So, you now have... That first one gave you, what, 3?
Yes.
I want to say it was 3. Okay, so you now have 7 bleeding tokens. Okay, and that was for your first one. If you'd like to make your attack, go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your stamina to it.
Okay, come on. Don't hit the corner table. Never mind, it's a natural 20!
How much do you have in your stamina? What's your stamina?
22!
So.
Yo, my God, let's go do so much damage!
Okay.
That's a lot of damage!
All right, now here's the thing. You said 22?
Yep.
Okay. So do me a favor and go ahead and roll your damage. Now, here's the thing. When you make I'm just going to start off with this. When you make an attack roll, you actually only needed to beat a 14. And 5 plus 14 is 19. That means that would be 2 degrees of success. So currently, you got 2 degrees of success. That's good news. Now, let's start off. You were almost at 3. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You rolled a natural 20. A natural 20 means, in combat, when you're attacking, a natural 20 means you gain an additional degree of success. So,
okay.
Here's the thing. You ready to hear extra good news?
Yes.
So,
no matter what I roll,
you have 3 degrees of success.
Right.
When you have 3 or more degrees of success, your total non-critical damage is doubled. And when you roll a natural 20, normally, if it was a weapon, you deal critical damage. You're not using a weapon, you're using magic. But, go ahead and roll me your damage. So your damage is going to be... No, oh, you wish. Oh, you wish. Oh, I can see the excitement. You're like, it's so shorty.
No, it's on the chair.
You're going to roll me 2d4. Roll me 2d4.
2d4?
2d4.
Come on, d4.
4? Mm-hmm. Come on back.
Come on, d4. Come on, d4. Come on, d4. And that's another 4!
For a total of 8. Now,
yes.
You had 7? What did you have? What, 7 points of, 7 bleeding tokens?
7 bleeding tokens, that is correct.
15 damage in total, except you have 3 degrees of success. You have done a total of 30 damage in a single shot. So explain to me this. Tell me this.
Yes.
I need one thing answered from me.
Yeah.
How exactly does this thing die?
How does it die?
How do you kill it?
I kill it by firing...
What does it look like?
Multiple shots. It's this shadowy looking figure. It's got like shadowy flames coming off it, and underneath is a body.
Not the creature! What does it look like when you kill the creature?
I don't know.
How'd you like to end its life?
Oh, I basically throw my hand up in the air and fire all my blood at it.
Throw your hand up in the air, and wave it like you just don't care.
Like in front of me. No, like in front of me, like, wah, like that. Like, I'm just like a wah, you know?
So,
like literally, I'm just fire all my blood at it.
A piece of your blood pools out for a moment, and then forms into a diamond. And it kind of expands into a diamond the size of your body. And then expands a little more. And as this thing launches, you see it first start to spin and spin and spin. And suddenly, you realize that it looks like there's something in front of it. And finally, you hear boom as it literally breaks the sound barrier and tears through this thing's head. There is an explosion of shadow and blood as this thing splits sideways and then vanishes. For a moment, the centaur just stands there, weapon at the ready. Finally, he turns to you and says, "Damn! What? He kind of grins at you, but you can't fully see it because it's partially covered with a helmet. Partially. He's like, "You're alright with me, kid." And Bishop's like, "Damn! Sweet shot, Mage. Good shit, Arthur." And Cyrus...
So, in front of you is a now empty road. You are behind a set of houses. The centaur kind of lowers his weapon and looks around. Well, I'll be honest. That was some crazy shit. I saw quite a few, small ones that I killed along the way. But I never saw one that big. What the hell is going on here? Where are all the people? Survivors, at least.
I didn't find any.
Neither did we. Oh, God.
They were either taken or killed, most likely.
Where is this injured man you spoke of? Where's he?
He could still be in the hospital. I didn't get a chance to get round to the hospital.
Cyrus looks at you. Well, I suggest we go there. Unless you got a better plan.
Okay, we head to the hospital. Question! I have a question for the game master right now.
Ask your question, son.
How many blood tokens did I use for that ability just then?
For that single ability, you actually gave yourself 1d4 blood tokens, I believe, wasn't it?
I had 7 tokens, actually.
Yes. So, you gained some tokens from activating your ability. You gained 4 tokens from activating your... What was it? Your... No, not that one. You gained 4 tokens from activating your Blood Forge, and I think you gained 3 tokens from activating your Blood Shot. Yeah. So that's how you ended up with 7.
Yeah. How many did I use, though? Did I use any of them, or do I need to turn off my abilities?
Here's the thing. You're out of combat, so I'm going to say that you basically turned them off. Unless, of course, you'd like to keep them on and, every 6 seconds
No,
take...
turn them off.
Oh, okay.
Turn them
Just...
off. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that they were already off and that my blood tokens were...
Yeah. I'm not just bleeding out of my arm, am
Go
I?
away! Go away!
Am I just trailing blood right now?
Yeah, alright, cool. Okay,
So,
continue on to the hospital then.
You have reached this small... Basically, it kind of looks almost like a storefront now that you think about it. You are good to go in if you'd like, or you can do something else safely. It's whatever you'd like to do.
I enter with the centaur.
So you kind of just... You, come with me.
You, over here, now!
And so...
what's the centaur's name again?
His name is Ormond.
Ormond. Okay. I ask Ormond to accompany me into the building, I guess.
I hate cramped spaces. Fine. I'm coming. He kind of ducks his head down as you walk in. Give me a perception check.
Oh, God. Is this... If I roll this and he hits his head, I'm going to kill myself.
What?
God, the side of the thing! 8.
So, looking around,
I'll take it.
You do see the body of Bill.
Please tell me he's still alive. Is he still alive? Oh, come on.
Orman walks to him. No go, kid.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose
he fiddles around.
Been...
Orman actually kind of looks at this guy and taps him a little bit, moves a few things around. But I don't think you did it.
Really?
He points to one spot on Bill. There's a blade sort of hole. And the blood has stopped pouring from it, but it's clear at least to Ormond, this man bled out. And I don't think you stabbed him, did you?
Nope. Definitely no stabbing from me.
Well, at least know that you didn't cause his death. From the looks of these other wounds, they were bad, but he would have been all right. I'm sorry, son.
Can someone tell me how my wing is on a different note as well? Because I do remember injuring it in the fall. How bad is my wing?
Ormond looks at you. Well, oof. Hang on. He looks around a little bit. Let's get ourselves and let's see whether or not 12. Well, good news. He has a treatment of 6 for a grand total of 18. So, Ormond begins to fumble around inside this location. He's okay. I don't need this. No, not. Hang on, son. Hang on. I think. God, I hope this loser has. Who doesn't keep a? Come on, man. Where? He's kind of just fumbling around, tossing stuff. This is such a messy location. You look around and it doesn't look that messy. It honestly looks a lot neater before he started fumbling through stuff. Where? Come on. All right. Okay. Here it is. He starts pulling out a few things. So let's see.
Crap.
And all right.
No crap.
So you actually restore. Let me see. That was, what was that? 4? I think that was 4, and that was a 1.
4 and a 1, 5.
Plus that, so you restore about 3 points of your grit. I'm guessing you haven't actually. Yeah. So it restores some grit to you.
So 3 points.
Actually, that would be 4 plus the 3. So that's a grand total of 7 points of grit has been restored to you.
Oh, lovely.
All right, try. Listen. I get that we're in a dangerous place, but let's try staying off those wings a little bit. You get hit while you're up in the air. That hurts way more than getting hit while you're on the ground.
Fair enough. I'll take that into consideration. How about we get out of here?
That's a fair point. Then, in a flash, Ormond grabs his axe and launches it at a closet. It shatters the top of the closet. That was a warning shot. Ormond bluffs out of his ass. A little girl bursts out of the closet. Don't hurt me! Ormond's eyes go wide. I wasn't gonna hurt you. I was talking to someone else who was behind the... never mind. The girl looks at you. You recognize her. She was the one who put flowers over your neck. She runs to you and grabs a hold of you. Hugs on tight. What would you like to do?
Well, we can't exactly leave her here, so we'll bring her out and figure out what we can do with her on the road. There's nothing left for her here anyway.
As you step back out, you see that the cart has been brought around. And currently, Cyrus is on the cart, along with your old friend Bishop. I see you found a friend, Bishop
Just
says to you.
one survivor.
One's better than none's better than less than one. Which is none. You get the point. Well, hello, little girl. The little girl just kind of digs down further into you. She's a bit smaller than you, so it actually it's almost like she's hugging down on your face.
Under my wing.
Yeah, she's kind of hugging down onto your, your wing, as you say, and kind of pulling at it. You kind of feel the ow of pulling the injured one.
Ow! Wing!
She kind of lets go and hugs to your body a bit. The centaur lifts both of you up and puts you into the back of the cart.
What's his name again?
Ormond would be the centaur's name.
Ormond. Have you reconsidered about joining us on our quest?
Ormond looks around. How about this? I will assist you in finding out what has done this to this town. I can't make any promises after that.
Fair enough.
Cyrus looks to Bishop. Bishop looks to you. Small problem. We're off, right?
You're the boss. Don't ask me.
No. I'm the poet. Where are we off to?
I thought you had an idea of where we were going. You just hired us as muscle.
Cyrus sighs. All right, look. These creatures, they clearly aren't real. In other words, they're not living, breathing creatures, which means they came from somewhere. That last one didn't even spill any kind of fluids. Clearly it can't survive without something controlling it. Notice how there's no other creatures on the road? I don't see any.
What, we find where it came from and destroy it?
Ormond looks at you. If that's what we're doing, that's exactly what I'd like to join you on.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna let you do. It might take you a little effort, but you can use your wings to probably fly up a little bit and then land on maybe a building to get yourself a vantage point. Might sting a bit, but you can see if you can find where these creatures may or may not have gone. I do need that. If you're going to do it, roll me with advantage. So that means you're going to roll a d20 twice and take the highest number. First one is... Okay, roll again. Remember, if you roll... Look up!
16.
Look up! Look up when you roll. Okay, 16.
Well, either way, it's 16.
So... Oh, it wouldn't have been better. So...
No.
As you look out, you're standing on top of a building. You're able to, slowly start to fly up. The girl kind of reaches down for you. Oh, don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
Be careful on that wing, Ormond tells you.
Will be.
You're able to fly up just a little bit, and you sort of slip a little bit, but you're able to right yourself and kind of climb and clamber yourself up on top of this building. It's about, it's roughly 2 stories. So as you look out onto the town, you do realize that you don't really see any more of these creatures.
Don't see any portals or anything suspicious looking?
Just snow. And most importantly, tracks.
They lead off. Oh, well, here's the thing. It's a lot of snow, and you're a bit of a ways away, so you can't see exactly how big or small these tracks are. They're a bit in the distance, but you do see a pattern. They kind of trail in one direction. Not like the band. They go off towards the north. You can return to your party if you'd like.
Yeah, I return to the party and tell them what I've seen.
The north. What's out north? Thought it was just a wastelands out there. Not everything's a wasteland, Cyrus says.
I think the city out there is... It might be Gino, if I'm correct.
Gino?
It's kind of a big city. I have a question, though. What exactly were these things doing here?
Don't think we'll find that out until we find where they've come from.
Ormond looks at you and says, I have a question of my own. Why are there so many?
Again, we'll probably only find that out when we find where they've come from.
That's a fair point, but I mean, I killed a lot of them. And that was back in my camp. Are they... Do you think they're growing in number?
Could be, but we can stop it if we find the nest. I suggest we waste no more time talking about it and actually try and find the nest.
Alright. I'm right behind you guys. Bishop looks to his little group, smiles. I'm not one for leadership all that much, but I can tell you this. You guys, you are one hell of a group. I'm awestruck. Well, on our way then. Yeah? Is there anything else you'd like to do in town before you leave?
No, that's it.
So, as you guys start to leave town, following these tracks, you see the girl look back. She kind of whispers, "Mommy." So, following these tracks is where we shall end off. Dun 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 dun.
That's fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we come to the end of our session today. If you've liked what you've seen, if you've enjoyed listening to our session going off today, please do remember to like this video. Share this video with your friends. And if you're not already a part of High Tier Gaming, please do remember to subscribe and hit that bell button to receive notifications when we upload new content. Currently,
That's it.
we're dropping new videos every Tuesday
every Thursday, every Friday, and every Saturday. Now, Jay, you know we're going to have to come back to this, right?
I am looking forward.
I can't promise you the win, but I can tell you the that.
That's fair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute delight. It's been a treasure. It's been absolutely great. But now, yeah, okay. Guys, we'll see you on our next video. Aha! Oh, right, I should leave. Right, yeah, wait, yeah, all right. Bye, guys!